Hi everyone, Lisa here from lcdesigns, and thank you for joining me for Workshop Wednesday. I just hopped on like a minute early. I want to check and make sure that I'm in the right place so that I can see your comments. Hopefully I'll be able to see your comments. Okay, looks like I'm in the right place. There's a little bit of a delay, so bear with me. But today we are going to make some Mother's Day projects using some things from the Dollar Tree, the gifts from the Dollar Tree. I went over there yesterday and was just kind of looking around, found some things and figured, thought, you know, how could I fancy these up? And you could give them to anybody for any kind of gift, but I had some fun with it, so I thought I'd share it with you for my Workshop Wednesday. I'm kind of getting lost on what to share, or what to work on. So anyway, I want to go over last week's winner for sharing my video. The borders to backgrounds was Pam. So Pam, I have your address and I'll get this out to you. Today I'm going to give away the sweet sampler. And so it has like things from each of the, well, not each of them, but some of the different stamp sets that are in the catalog. This is actually a host set. So share my video, comment that you share my video, and let me know. So Pam, I see that you're watching. You were the winner for last week's video. And share my video. And then I said that some people, if you commented, I forgot to pull the names, so I'll do that and I'll post who has won for commenting. I had a couple of prizes that I'll send out for those as well. So congratulations everyone. My project sheet has posted, so the project sheet is there, and just kind of going over it. It has all the measurements for each project, what size paper you'll need and all that, so you don't have to jot it down while I'm, you know, as I'm making them. And then it has all the products and then the numbers, so that way you don't have to look those up as well either. Again, if you spend $30 in my online store, you'll get my April Sweet Stampin' Friends tutorial. And it's Mother's Day this month. May, we're going to focus on Father's Day. There's a lot of good projects. And for those of you that are scrapbookers, there's pretty much always at least one scrapbook page in there. Hi, Debbie. I can see that you are watching as well. Another reminder, my In Color Club is, you know, every year Stampin' Up comes out with 5 new in colors. So this year, so it's a 5-month commitment. So it's May through September. Each month you're going to get your color of choice. I'm sorry, the glare on my glasses I have to stay like right here. So anyway, each month you're going to get a bolt of your in color ribbon. You'll get the Stampin' Blends. You'll get just the color, 20 colored jewels for your color of the month. You'll get the ink pad. You'll get the refill. I don't have all of my products yet. You'll get 4 of the ombre bags. You'll get a whole package of cardstock. And you'll get the in color vellum. You'll get the in color DSP, like 8 pieces of the DSP, 2 6x6 color of the vellum, the Stampin' Right marker. I have to look on my list because there's a lot of stuff that comes with this. And then a handmade card for me each month in the color of whatever your color is for the month. So at the end of 5 months, you'll have all of the in color stuff. And to register for that, you can just email me and let me know. You'll be billed by PayPal at the first of every month, and that way I could order your stuff right away and then get it out to you. So I believe that's everything that comes with it. If you're local, we can do porch pickup and you won't have to pay shipping. So if you're out of state, it's out of town, whatever, it needs to be shipped, it'll be $8 priority shipping on top of the $57. So let's get started. I'm gonna turn you down and please bear with me out. So this is gonna be our first project. It's a box, but what I found at the Dollar Tree is I found this cute little frame, and as you can see, I decorated it with our DSP. And then this is my daughter's last name, and they're going to be moving into a home soon. I probably should have did this a little bit darker so it stood out more. And when I made this project, oops, I didn't realize that purple posy is no longer available. All my projects, I'm trying to use retired products, or retiring products, so that you guys can, get them before they're gone. And I didn't realize purple posy was gone. So on my project sheet, we're gonna do it with Calypso Coral. So I might be all messed up here because at the last minute I had to go find the stuff with Calypso Coral. So we're gonna use, this is the Plain with Patterns DSP. I love this DSP and it's retiring. I'm sad. And then we're going to use the alphabet letters. So what should we do first? Should we do the decorating the frame? So this was another frame. They had different ones with different sayings and stuff. So I got this one. I'm going to show you how easy this is to decorate. So you can customize it to however you want. So I just pulled this off. See how easy? And then I pulled this piece off. And then this I measured, and I believe it was 5 and 1/8. Yeah, 5 and 1/8 by 5 and 1/8. So which one was I gonna do on the inside? Which one do you guys think I should do on the inside? I wanted to kind of make a match, and then that way I could give them to my daughter. But then it's not gonna be the same. What do you guys think? Should I do it to match the other frame and I could give it to my daughter, or should I do it in the Calypso Coral? The frame won't match the box. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should I go with the polka dots? Let's go ahead and go with the polka dots, I guess. But see, those pieces just come off, and then we're going to add them right back. So we're going to cut this 5, like I said, 5 and 1/8 to 5 and 1/8. It was pretty, I usually, oh, you want me to match it? Some want the polka dots. Hi, Amber from New Mexico. What part of New Mexico? My family, I have family in Albuquerque, Santa Fe. So this one we can glue down, but I'm not going to glue it down just in case I want to change it later. But I want to show you guys how this works. So we're just going to, I'm not going to glue it down. Then I can pull all this stuff off again later. Oh, I'm getting a mixed on the, to make it match, or to, should I make it match? Now you guys have me, just the box won't match because I didn't want to use, I can make purple posy again. I just didn't want to use it since the color's retired, but let's go ahead and make it match. So 5 and 1/8 and 5 and 1/8. And oh, you're in Rio Rancho. Okay, I have family over there. My uncle lives out in Rio Rancho. We were actually looking at a house, looking to get a house out there. I love New Mexico. All of my dad's family's from New Mexico. I was just out there, I can't even remember now. Was it January, February? One of my cousins passed away. Oh, Denise, I got the frame from Dollar Tree. I went to Dollar Tree yesterday and was just looking around, and I found these cute little things. So this one, see, I want to put this up higher so that I could fit the, the saying down there. What we're going to do is this one, since I put my daughter's last name on the other one, so we'll just glue that block right back down. And then we're going to glue this right back on it. I'm not sure where it's going to meet since I'm going to move it up. My daughter's going to be moving into a house next month, and her birthday's actually on Sunday. So, yeah, Amber, I know the houses are selling super crazy. We were looking at some, and like I'd look at it one day and the next day it was gone. So, since I was going to do Calypso Coral, what should I do? Do you think I should do it solid? I'm going to do hashtag family. Should I do it in Purple Posy? Or should I do those same polka dots like I did the other one? I didn't think the other one stood out very well. I'm confused what to do. I'll do Purple Posy. Hang on for a second. I have some scraps of Purple Posy here. So for the, we'll let that dry. I'm getting you guys involved here today, making my decisions for me. Because I didn't want to use the Purple Posy just because of the fact that the paper's not available anymore. So the letters are kind of less than 1 inch. So I cut this at 1 inch. We have the foam adhesive sheets, and I'm going to cut that at 1 inch. And these, you can cut your letters right out onto the foam adhesive sheet. The trimmer doesn't cut it all the way. I mean, I could have probably flipped it over, but I'll just use my scissors. So we're gonna cut this off, or take that off, and then we'll adhere this here. I didn't do a good job. And then we're gonna get our dies. I might have to do another sheet of the foam adhesive. So I'm gonna do hashtag, and we'll do family. Denise, I'll show you the other one that I made. I put it back in the box already, but I'll show you what it says. FAMILY. Amber, are you guys getting snow over there right now? I need to call my cousin. She called me the other day and I haven't called her back. She lives in Santa Fe though. But I thought I seen on the news that you guys were getting crazy snow. Okay, so hashtag family. Those don't have to be straight because it's going to cut the letter out. So let's cut those out. And they stuck. And so we can pull all our letters out. These foam adhesive sheets are so nice, especially for these letters. I'm glad these letters are not retiring. This is one of the things. So on my project sheet, like I say, I usually, I'll put the things that are, there's an asterisk on the ones that are retiring. So before I stick this all down, because I didn't think of this, if it was gonna all fit. It should. But, oops, take the center out. But you know, the Dollar Tree has a lot of things. Normally I go over there just to get like gift bags or something that I need real quick. I don't shop around. But since my husband's out of town and he wasn't with me, rushing me, I was able to look around. How many of you, your husbands don't like shopping? I always try to tell them, well, just stay home then. That way I could spend more time. L-Y. Oops. The adhesive came off of this, so I won't put that down yet. See, it's going to stick to my finger. Okay, let's stick it there for now. Okay, so those are going to fit. So just take the adhesive off. And now my challenge is going to try to be to get this straight without sticking my head in the camera. Yes, Denise, these letters are a must, and I don't use them as often as I should. Does that look crooked to you guys? I don't want to stick my head in there. Ugh, I stick it to the paper now, though. Darn it. Yeah, I don't use these letters as often enough. I remember Denise, she made some really cute cards with this set. I'm going to turn it this way so I could kind of maybe see how straight I am. My chubby fingers. So I made it, I stuck it crooked again. It's not like, that's one thing with the adhesive sheets, it's going straight onto the paper. So it's sticking. But yeah, these are, so I mean, look at this gift. It's probably under like $5. Of course, if you have the cardstock and everything already. It's a gift for under $5, so you can make them for your sisters, your friends. I just wanted to come up with some quick and easy Mother's Day gifts. So look, there you go. How does that look? What do you guys think? So there's a quick and easy gift that's personalized. Really quickly, let me show Denise the first one. So this one says family, a little bit of crazy, a little bit of loud, and a whole lot of love. This other one says, it's not how big the house is, it's how happy the home is. And then I put my daughter's last name. Like I said, they're going to be moving into a house. So now, hopefully she's not watching. I don't think so. She's working. So now these are going to become birthday gifts instead of Mother's Day gifts. So, see how easy it was to make that gift? So now, let's, my thing keeps rolling around. Let's go ahead and make the box. I'll go ahead and do it in purple posy, so, just so that it matches. So hang on while I grab the purple posy. I mean, then I'll use that other DSP. It'll still match. So I believe the this is 7 7/8, and so I had to make this box to fit the frame. So it's 7 7/8 by 7 7/8, and we're gonna need 2 of them because we need the box top and the top and the bottom. So 7 7/8 by 7 7/8. That's why I have all that scratch purple posy from the first one I made. As big as my workstation seems, it's never big enough. I have stuff all over. So I pulled all this stuff out. So 7 7/8 by 7 7/8. And we're going to score each side by 1 inch. Let me get all this paper out of the way. And then for the lid, you know, when you want the lid to fit properly, we're going to use a shim. And I'll show you that in a minute. So we're going to score each side at 1. 1, 1, 1, and 1. This box could not get any simpler. So then this one we're going to use a shim, and a shim is just 6 Post-it notes. We stick it here on the side. Oops, I had a glue dot there holding them because mine always fall. My sticky's not very sticky anymore. And it just gives it a little bit of, you know, so that it's your lid's not going to be so snug, and you still just do it at one, and one. So that's it. So let's remember this one is the lid because it's a little bit bigger. And this is pretty easy. I wish this designer series paper had come in 12 by 12 sheets, because then you could do like bigger boxes and bigger, you know, I could have did the lid in the DSP, but since it was only they're 6 by 6, I couldn't do the lid. So we're just add a piece to the lid. So we're gonna snip up each of the tabs. Oops, I cut that one real bad. But I really like this designer series paper because you could use it for anything in the colors. Something I wish Stampin' Up! Sometimes would carry a lot of their DSPs over. The new catalog this year, I think the only one they carried over was the Tasteful Textures. So like the wood grain one. So we're just gonna glue all these tabs. Oops. Me and this glue. I don't use the trimmer, Debbie, to adjust it. That's why I use the Simply Score, because I'm not sure. If anything, I would probably score it at a 16th. You know, add a 16th to the 1 inch. Yeah, so, right? I mean, I hate to say that because I'm not 100% sure. You would have to try it. Let me tell you, I think I made 3 boxes before I got the right size for this one. So I was going to put that in, but that's our lid. Yeah, that's, when I have to use the shim, I do the Simply Score just because I know 6 Post-its. Because I think an 1/8 would be a little bit too big, but I'm not 100% sure. So, yeah, that's something we'd have to play with. Like I said, I was actually making my boxes. I kept having to move it up an 1/8 just to get the right size to fit the frame. Because I went by the size of the frame, and it was a really snug fit. So I just kept adding like an 1/8 and an 1/8 until I got it right. And by the way, on Monday, I went and got my 2nd vaccination. So I'm fully vaccinated, and knock on wood, I was lucky. I didn't have anything but a sore arm, and that was the same thing for my first injection. So I was extremely happy because I kept saying, am I going to be able to do workshop Wednesday? Because I kept hearing people say that they were tired and couldn't get out of bed, body aches, and mine was just my sore arm. I was actually kind of doing some work outside yesterday, out in the yard, and working my arm so that it wouldn't be so sore. But so now I feel much better that I've been fully vaccinated. Okay, so this one is our bottom, and we can fit our frame right in there. And you know, you could add a bow or something if you want to, here, there. You could add flowers. You could dress this cute little frame up all you want. So here's our lid. Let's put the lid on. Okay, and there's our box. Oh, you know what I put? Shoot. This is probably what. I did the the little cutouts, and I forgot to do it before I put my box together. But let's try and squeeze a little notch in there so that they could open the box. So I just use, this is a 3/4 inch. Obviously it's retired. They Stampin' Up got rid of all their circle punches, but I keep most of mine because they're important. So we're gonna go ahead and use, I guess, this DSP because it matches. And I don't think I had any more of that polka dotted one that I used on the first one. So this piece is gonna be 5 1/8. No, that was the one that went in the inside. This is gonna be 5 5/8. So let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I always forget it's right after the half. So 5 5/8 and 5 5/8. Today's projects might take a little bit longer, so I hope you guys don't mind. And we'll just put this on top. Yeah, this, I think I'm gonna run out of glue soon. And we'll just add that right there. Give it a little border. But like I said, this DSP, there's so many colors in there that you can use. Let me have so much paper here because I have all that calypso coral and stuff. Let me get this out of the way. So then we can concentrate on our stamping now. So pretty much the box is done. We're gonna stamp I'm using the Magnolia, Good Morning Magnolia here, because this is a retiring set. Like I said, I just wanted to use the retiring set so that we could focus on them. Where's my memento? Okay. So this one's gonna, I should have started to color this because on one of the other ones I started to color it too, just so that it's not gonna take a lot of time to color. So we're gonna stamp this one. Let's see if it's dark enough. Yeah, it looks good. But this was another one, a set that was one of my favorites, and you know, it's retiring. So let's get the Stamparatus out of the way. And I'm gonna try and color this quickly because I don't like to take a whole bunch of time because I don't want you guys to be waiting on me. So let's just, I'm gonna color this. I'm actually gonna do this different than I usually do my dark first and then my light, but we are going to color this in. And I'm using the brush tip right now because I could fill it in. This is a big flower. But how many of you actually have this set? This was from the catalog before the current catalog. And it carried over. And so now that's why I guess it's retiring. Oops, I colored my center in on the other one. So here with the dark, I just usually go over the dark outlines where you see that it would be darker. And I'll usually do that first, and then I blend in with the light. But since I'm trying to do this in a hurry, I love these Stampin' Blends, by the way. This is another, and Mango Melody is retiring for whatever reason. I guess they say if they're not popular, then that's why they retire. I was going through mine the other day and I still found Pink Pirouette. So if you like Mango Melody, get it now before it's gone. I should have looked over the retired list again this morning and I didn't. So that's just kind of, and then you can just blend those colors in, and then you get your little bit of like shadowing. This purple posy, I guess, you know, they had a lot of problems with it, and I can kind of see that it's kind of looks pinkish sometimes, but I don't know. It's a retiring color, so that's why I'm one of the few that actually has the where am I going here? This is like, that has the ink pad. This is not my Granny Apple Green. I don't know what's going on with my brush tip here. But we'll just kind of fill this in again, just so we can not spend a whole lot of time on coloring. Because one of my other projects, it's we do a lot of coloring, but I colored most of it in. I just left one flower out so I could show you guys. How's the weather in Texas, Denise? Is it hot one day and cold the next? So I'm going to do the stem all in dark. This is dark Granny Apple Green. And then just go ahead and outline again. Concentrating on my coloring. And then a lot of times I like to keep them open so then I can blend it right away and it blends a little better. It was funny, the other day I was showing, I've been playing with all my new products and getting classes ready, and I was showing my husband, and I did something with the blends. He's like, wow, how did you do that? And I said, it's those blends. He's like, you're going to have to teach me how to do that. It looks so good. I said, oh, it's just the blends. It's definitely not me. But it was funny. He's like, I don't know how you do that. So funny. Oh, you had to take out long sleeves this morning, huh, Denise? I tell you, it's like yesterday. I was working outside and it was so beautiful, and then all of a sudden just these clouds start rolling in, and I was like, what's going on? Wasn't sure if it was going to rain or what. It was kind of crazy. Just seeing that people are getting snow. I have cousins in Denver, and they're just like, where's this coming from? I did that one pretty sloppy. Darn it. I'm not doing this leaf. This leaf is messed up. I didn't do that very good. But you guys get the idea. Do you guys all like using blends? Do you have all your blends and use them? I used to do the watercolor pencils a lot, but I think I really like the blends much better. I'm going to color these in more now that I messed that other one up, so that they all kind of look about the same. But, okay, this is light. And this is dark. And then I went and actually colored that in, but I used the Mango Melody. So in the middle, this color is retiring. I had to throw out my other one because it was all used up. All right. Pam, you like using the blends? I know, they're just, I tell you, it makes me feel like I'm an artist, but it's really the blends, it's not me. Okay, so we're going to cut this out with the die. It's definitely not me. I can't even draw a stick figure. That's what I like about Stampin' Up. They coordinate everything, so I don't even have to do the thinking. They do all the thinking for me. Okay, and I think I might have already cut out a oval for the sentiment. I have all my stuff in here. Yeah, I did cut out an oval. We need a doily. All right. So we have this cut out. We're gonna let's stamp our sentiment. So this sentiment, because I want it Mother's Day, is from the Timeless Tulips. We're just gonna stamp that in Calypso Coral. Oh, the reason I was using Calypso Coral because that was all the paper that I had originally, and so now we're gonna use a blending brush on this doily. What side's the right side? This side. A lot of these things aren't punched out all the way. Usually when you'll blend, they'll come out. I had my blending brush. I washed it. So I don't know about you guys, but I just wash my blending brushes and use them again. Usually I tell you to blend off first, but we want this kind of dark because we want it to show up behind the magnolia. So we're not blending off first. It's kind of hard to tell under that red. But yeah, I just wash mine off and then I reuse them. And so I don't kind of keep it with the color family because it seems to be fine. It doesn't bleed or anything. All right, so we're done with that. Let's get this out of the way. So I just added some snail, or I should say stamp and seal, but yes, I still have the snail. And we're gonna put that like this diagonally. And we're gonna get my dimensionals, and we'll use a bunch of dimensionals on this big giant magnolia. There's a few other stamps that has Mother's Day, and I think it was the All Dressed Up, which I actually use that one too, but I don't use the, no, I don't use the stamp out of that one. But that one also has a Mother's Day stamp. Make sure I got all these off. Actually, the next project, the stamps I use is actually going to come from A Good Man. I have, today I have a hodgepodge of stamp sets because I was trying to pull out the retired ones, but the next project I needed, well, I was trying to go with like a spa theme, and you'll see why. So that is that. And now this playing with patterns. I love this ribbon pack. Look at the 3 ribbons that come with it. And since we're going to use Purple Posy again, we'll just tie as a bow here. Honestly, I think Denise was the one who enabled me on this playing with patterns, because she made some cute projects. She's very talented. We normally, every time a new catalog comes out, there's some of us, we get together and we all make swaps and we swap with each other. And Denise had used this set. So she was the enabler. And so there's our bow. And there's our first project. See how easy that was? A gift from the Dollar Tree. We made our own box for it and everything. What do you guys think? You like it? Okay, so let's go on to our second project. Oh, All Dressed Up is pretty small. There was another, I was going through the catalog trying to find the ones that had Mother's Day. So my next project is the Dollar Tree. I found this bag of bath bombs and it had 3 in it. So I wanted to do kind of like a little spa tote. and it fits all three. And then you could put a gift card to like a spa or something in it for a mother. But I thought that was cute, and I hadn't pulled this out. This one is not retiring, but here's the Dress to Impress, and then there's the Happy Mother's Day there. But on this project, I used the A Good Man because I wanted to put Relax Your Way, so relax with the bath bombs, and then It's Your Day. So we're gonna need I'm using Magenta Madness, and I'm just gonna cut this in half. So we'll cut it in half at 5.5. And this will make our 2 bags, or 2 sides to the bag, I should say. And we'll cut the straps, the buttons. I think I did the buttons and the hearts and stuff already to kind of not to save up on some time. But I have this. And we'll cut 2 of these out. Like I said, that kind of sound like it cracked. I think that means it's a good cut. So take those out. I'm going to save that sheet because we need our straps. And the strap is going to fit perfectly in there. I don't think I cut the straps out, but I don't know where I did with the strap die. It must be back in the set. Because I cut the hearts and the buttons just to save time, but the strap is, here it is. And you can decorate, again, this bag any way you want. But this, if I did it right, my strap should fit right there. My thing's all bent because I've used it so much. When it first came out, I did a class, and my strap thing is bent. I guess for so much use over time. And let me make sure, once I'm done with this, that I have all the buttons cut. I think I did cut them all, though. Or no, maybe not, because I think I have to cut the pocket still. So don't mind me just talking to myself. Okay, so we got 2 straps, 2 of the pockets. Let me get this over here so I could see what I have. Yeah, I need to cut the black. So we're gonna need the hearts. So the hearts are from the Be Mine, which are retiring. So I'm gonna need 4 black small, I'm using the small buttons and the pocket. The Be Mine stitch heart dies are retiring. You always need a good heart. Oops. Let me get this back out of the way. Get these buttons out. And then we're going to need 2 more buttons because we need a total of 4. And, but this is you know, I've used this bag for a lot of different things. Okay, that one doesn't want to stay in place. I seen the other day somebody made, like a man's satchel. Your grandson says you broke it. How funny. So, I don't know what happened there, but let's see that we have all of our pieces. I try to get my grandkids to help me cut for classes, and they're like, I'm okay. I mean, they'll help sometimes, first few cuts, and then they're done. Like, okay, this isn't fun anymore. So there's our 4 buttons. So let's put this together, burnish these lines. These have a lot of lines to be burnished. But these bags go together so cute. But like I said, put a spa gift card in this bag with it would be a cute, easy gift card. I mean gift. Okay, so we're going to add some tear and tape. And let me see if I remember all the places we need it. We need it on the bottom of one. Always like to add 2 pieces. We need it here. We need it here. And I think we just need it here. I think just not the bottom on one of them is the only place you don't need it. Okay. So what does everybody think of the new in colors? Have you guys all seen the new in colors? Y'all like them? When I first seen them, I wasn't a fan, but then to see them in person, it's like totally different. And I'm waiting for some of the rest of my goodies that wasn't available at first. I had, I think I have a box coming tomorrow. I've already did like 3 pre-orders because things were coming all in at different times. And so I kept ordering them. Every time something would come in, I'd place another order. All right, so then that goes there on the bottom. We just stick this one here. This one here. What did I do wrong? I think I stuck my there. And then here. And then this bottom here. I think I need to stick it down first. And then here. And we're going to push this one out because we want it to look like a tote bag. So on both straps, I'm going to put just a little piece of tear and tape on each end to hold that in place. And you know, I didn't think of getting more than one of everything. Just on those frames I did. For whatever reason, I grabbed 2 of those, but then I didn't grab 2 bath bombs. I didn't grab 2 the next project. It's a frame as well. But, so there's our straps. So we're going to curl our straps with our bone folder. So I'll have to take the bath bombs out of the other bag and put them in this bag when we're done. So we'll add our straps. These bath bombs actually smell really good. It's funny, I've been smelling them since last night, and it's like this one. Sorry that this is all a little bit time consuming. Oops. But yeah, those bath bombs smell so good. I think it's Rose Petal Kisses. So it's, I guess, smells like roses. If you guys like the rose scent. And I can't remember if they had different ones. I just grabbed the one bag. I seen that they were hearts. When you first walked in, they actually had like a lot of things, I guess, for Mother's Day. They had like lotion, hand lotions, probably body wash. So we're just gonna put all these on a glue dot and put our buttons on. And then I just seen the bath bombs and grabbed them and thought, okay, I could do something with this. And since they were 3, I was like, oh, let me make a little like tote, like you're going to the spa. So there's our bag. Now we're going to add our pocket. And we'll add a glue dot to this. Is this the front side? Yeah. And we're just going to glue the pocket on. I didn't glue all sides, so in case you want to put something inside of it, a little note, a little tag, a little something, it can still, like I said, even if you found like a little gift card, I don't know how, I mean, that'd have to be pretty little. Starbucks has some little gift cards. They're usually like shaped. So these are from the Be Mine stitched dies. I don't know if they're called stitch, but the heart ones that went with the Be Mine stamp set. So like I said, I took the sentiments from A Good Man because I really liked the Relax Your Way. So we're going to do that in Memento Black. And I'm not sticking my head in there, so I hope that's good. Oh, I lucked out. I fit it all on there. And then It's Your Day. Because I figure they're going to the spa. They better relax. All right. And then we're just going to glue these two together. You don't like the Evening Evergreen, Pam? It looks good with the pale papaya. And then we're just going to punch a hole in here to make our little tag. And I am using this sparkly ribbon. I'm so glad that this is carried over to the glittery organdy ribbon. I'm going to just cut this so we can, and then we're just going to tie our bow on here. Yeah, that green looks, the evergreen looks good with the pale papaya, but I was kind of surprised that they came out with 2 greens, you know. I don't know if they had so much trouble with the purple posy last year. They're like, oh, we're not going to do a purple. And there's our bow. And there's our little tote. So I need to go back and get some more of these bath bombs. And then, oops, put them in there. And like I said, add a gift card to, or, you know, just a favorite place of theirs where they can go and relax and have some drinks or something. But there's our second project. Hi, Robin. How are you doing? Glad you joined us. I'm getting ready to start on a 3rd project. And my projects today have been featuring items from the Dollar Tree. So here's our next one. Now this is a frame, just a simple frame that I got from Dollar Tree again. And I colored our DSP. It's the True Love DSP. And then I used those, the letters again. Oh, you got rain over there in San Diego, huh? So here's it's the True Love DSP. So you can see I colored it in. I showed you I wanted it, didn't want you to have to sit here and watch me color all these flowers. So I'm gonna kind of do the same thing as before. So this piece was 3.5 by 5, and it fits in that frame. So we're just gonna color this in really quickly again with the light. Like I said, normally I would, am I doing light? Yeah. had to stop myself. Because like I said, normally I would start with the dark and then blend in the dark with my light. But just because I don't want to keep you guys all day watching me color. But next time you guys take a trip to the Dollar Tree, just look around and see what you can find and how you can fancy it up from, you know, using your Stampin' Up products. The DSP does a lot of work for a lot of things. Like, I mean, this DSP, you could have kept it just black and white and maybe colored one flower in, and that would look just as good. I'm just coloring in all these dark ones real quick, or what should be dark. But yeah, this is a $1 frame, and then, like I said, any of your Stampin' Up stuff that you have at home that you could fix it up with. Especially maybe you have a lot of sisters that you would want to give stuff to, or just co-workers. Like you could do #friend or whatever. Okay, that's probably good enough. You can, I started to color it and I caught myself. I was like, wait, I'm supposed to save it. But yeah, you can make them for co-workers, for, you don't have to break the bank. Because I know all of our craft rooms are full of extra DSP and stuff. Robin, on this I'm using Real Red and Old Olive. The Real Red flowers, and then I'm going to use the Real Red cardstock to make a flower as well. So that's it. And I don't have, like I said, I didn't buy another frame, but what I did is, so I adhered a 1-inch, what is this, 1x5, yeah, 1x5. So I'm going to adhere this towards the bottom. And in your frame, you don't want it all the way at the bottom. See how I left like a little piece? Because if you put it all the way, it's not going to show. It's going to sink. And I didn't put the, I don't know how much, but just, and then I already cut all these vaccination on Monday as well. It was funny, a lot of us did. Me and my husband got ours, our daughter got her, and my son-in-law got theirs. My sister-in-law got hers. So everybody was getting their vaccinations on Monday. For the most part, nobody really had any bad reactions or anything. So again, I'm using those same letter dies and the foam strips. I had already cut them out, the foam adhesive strips. And then I love Mom. Then of course, I always use my Wink of Stella. And my Wink of Stella on this, and look at how it was like really, really full and juicy. So I already cut these out. This is just the Real Red, and then this is the black, because I wanted them to match here. This I put an adhesive sheet on, so it'd be easier than trying and gluing. And so we'll just set that on there. And then I cut out 2 leaves, and we're just going to use a glue dot to adhere them to each other. Like this. And then we'll add another glue dot. And add it under here. I wanted to add something to the frame. Where is my Wink of Stella? That's weird. I don't have it, even though it was nice and juicy. Oh, here it is. So I wanted to add some Winkest. See, it's still real juicy, and it's not even a new, darn it, it's not even a new pin. It's an older one. And then I went ahead and put it on the flower. This is, does it look too glittery to you? To you guys, what do you think? I kind of thought it was maybe too much. And I just did on the flowers. I just didn't do it on the leaves. So basically I just took this frame apart. And there's the glass in there. You can put the glass in the front, but it's kind of, it doesn't look as good because it's smushed. And so we'll just put this in like this. Put all our pieces back in. And close it back up. And then what I did is I just put this on with some dimensionals right there like that. And that's an easy gift. Right there. Never too much glitter, Robin. Oh, that's good. I wasn't sure because I was like, whoa, that came out like pretty heavy. And I was surprised it was an older one. So there's our 3 projects for today. So now I got to go to the dollar store and buy another frame to put this one in. But there's our 3 projects for the day. There's the frame. We did the spa tote bag. And we did the box with the frames. Robin, you were late. So let me just show you really quickly. We made these boxes. And we decorated these frames that I got again at the Dollar Tree. So I put our DSP in there. I had taken this piece off and the piece that it's attached to, put our DSP in, put those back. And then I cut these out. This is my daughter's last name. So I made that one. That one I had already made. And then let me show you. We made these boxes. Oh, no, this one doesn't want to come out. But these projects were all inspired from the Dollar Tree. And here's the other one. So it's family, and then I put hashtag family. This one we did in purple posy. But those were our projects for the day, the boxes. And these bath bombs were from Dollar Tree, too. You got a package of 3. So I hope you guys like these projects. If you have any questions or anything about my in color clubs or anything, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next time you go to the Dollar Tree, see what inspires you, and hopefully you'll share them on my page. You guys have a great week, and I will see you back here next Wednesday. Have a good week, you all. Bye.